To all who find this happy podcast, welcome to episode 31 of Baggy Red Shorts. Alan, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. Jay. How about yourself? I'm 31. That's a thing.
That is a thing. I didn't think we'd get this far. I'll be honest with you.
So, I know I wasn't here from day one, but I appreciate me just crash it ever since.
But it feels like you have been. That's the funny thing. Like, at this point now, we can't imagine doing it without you. I mean, I'd be talking to myself at this point since, Chewy has been here in 3 weeks, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure
and legally, you cannot do it without me at this point, based on what the contracts we've signed. So.
Yes, the legally binding contract that we have.
Exactly.
Tonight should be a great show, though. We've got some very special guests, which is really cool. I've been following these guys for a little while, and they're hysterical. They put out a ton of content, which I want to ask them how they make it all happen. I mean, obviously
they're machines. I don't think they're real. They're real people.
You think they're animatronic at this point? So,
or they're possibly AI. I'm not sure. We'll have to test them and see if they speak in M dashes.
What does it make them put like 4 fingers in front of their faces or something? Isn't that like the test for AI right. Or something? Right. So, but yeah, we have the theme park comedians here. We have James and Devin, who I don't know about you, man, but like, let's just jump into it. We'll let Chewy catch up. It'll be fine.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's his fault for being late.
Yeah, James, Devin, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you coming on tonight.
Thank you for having us, my friend.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, been following you guys for a while. Really, I reached out on a lark, and I'm assuming Devin, I think you and I have been the ones talking in the chat. I always appreciate when people actually answer and not just like, who are you and do you have money? That's always nice. That was the third question, which was very nice that we waited until after a while.
Yeah. But my fourth question is normally, do you have food?
Well,
yes. That's my first, actually.
Yeah.
I don't even need to know who you are, just what you're serving.
Yeah. Who are you and what are you serving? So.
You guys, the intro has me guessing, like second guessing everything, by the way, because like the finger test. So this whole time.
Oh, wait, you heard that?
Yeah. What was Steven Tyler in Rock and Roller Coaster intro? Was he?
I love that
AI?
idea.
Was he AI? Yeah. Now I'm like wondering. I'm like, he was the OG AI because he didn't have the fingers, and then they added the finger, and now they were like, oh, they're onto us. They know he's AI now that AI is real.
And Devin, I think you're deflecting from the question, Devin. Like we were asking if you guys are real. And now I think this is like some strategy to kind of skirt the question. So.
I'll answer in AI form. That's a great question, Alan. Only a real scholar would ask something of that nature.
How does that make you feel, Alan?
Right. Yeah.
Makes me question my own existence at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I know you guys are real because you talked about one of your skits that I love so much was like preparing yourself for Disney by like going into the microwave and all that. And as someone who goes to Disney in August, like you were speaking directly to me in that the chafing between the legs, putting your food into the ocean and eating it. I'm like, wow, this really encapsulates my annual visit to Disney World. I didn't find it funny. I just found it like, this is totally spot on.
The funny part about that video, how it came together, Debbie, you remember we're just walking going, God, it's hot. We should do a PSA about how hot it is. And then Debbie's like, got it.
Wait, you need to do a PSA for it's hot because so people might not know that it's hot.
Right.
Like everyone else out there dying.
It sneaks up on people who are not from Florida. Like they'll come from up north and they're like, I know hot. I'm like, okay.
No.
All right. No, you don't.
That's when we're there in August, like you can hear the sun. Like I hear it being like that's it. That's otherworldly.
I love when we meet people like in the parks and it'll be 10 a.m. and they've got a cooling towel around their neck. Their fan is like on low battery and they've got the like tons of like Rorschach tests all forming on their back of sweat. And they look at it, they're like, hey guys, and we normally say, are you from here? But we don't have to ask those people. We're like, which part of Wisconsin are you from?
I'm heading down next week, which is crazy because we always have like our months where we're like, we're not going during these months because it's too hot. And somehow I got convinced to go in June. So I will be, I felt it in a very different way. I was like, oh no, this is what I'm planning. I've made a huge mistake. But I was just I worked in the parks during the college program in studios, and I was the opposite. I went down in like February, and I was like shorts and t-shirts the whole time. No big deal, right? Like we had our uniform, right? I worked in the parking lot, that beautiful yellow uniform. And I remember one of the workers was like, "You're gonna want the sweatshirt," and I was like, "I'm not gonna want a sweatshirt." By like week 2, I was like, "It's cold. It's only 60 degrees today." You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let me. What kind of sweatshirt did you buy?
No, it was the like staff sweatshirt. Like,
okay.
Yeah, you get it from costuming.
Yeah. Because we had an ongoing joke because it like dipped really cold at Disney, and as we walked around the park, we noticed that you could point out the tourists by who was wearing the hunter green Disney D sweatshirt, because that was the one that you see when you first walked into the connections or whatever, you know.
That's right.
And every single tourist walked in and grabbed that sweatshirt.
Did they bust it out?
Brand new tag still on it, and we'd walk around and we counted them, and it was like 40, like 50 of them. Like it was insane.
It's like the ponchos when it rains, like when it gets cold, they just put the green sweaters out on the counter there.
I was gonna say, or the Hakuna Matata dad shirt, right?
Yes.
Animal Kingdom, right? You can always tell. Yeah, that's my Animal Kingdom shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I have a joke coming out about that next week. So,
okay, great.
Yeah.
Right. So you talked a little bit about it, right? Like you guys were just walking and you said, "Hey, what we should do a PSA on heat." With all the content you guys do, like how do you guys go in with a plan? Do you say, "Hey, we're only going to film on these days"? Like how does that come about, or is it just one of those things where it just comes naturally?
It's a little bit of both. I mean, we'll go in with a plan. Devin is very astute when it comes to that stuff, man. He'll have, okay, I got an idea for some sketches, and then we'll just be walking by something, an attraction, quick service, or we'll see something, and I'm like, hey, I got a quick idea, and we'll like quickly knock 3 ideas out in a matter of minutes and keep going. So you ask us how we put so much content out. We're at Disney probably 3 to 4 days a week, and we do about 10 to 20 videos every time we're there.
Wow, 10 to 20 every day. So you're looking at somewhere between 60 and 100.
It can be crazy. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually we still have food reviews from last Food and Wine that we did not put out. We're ready for next year already.
Next year.
We're like hoping those come out in the menu. If it gets scrapped, we're screwed. But we literally, like, there's so much stuff. I go through my phone and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that, or I forgot, we did this, or we have edited that. And we even have one video that has been a process over several months of combining footage. Okay. And I'm not going to let it out yet, but when you see it, it'll be very interesting to watch because it's gone over seasons now.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I can't really describe it, but
you'll give it away.
We have to keep filming it and adding to it. And it's going to be a longer video that is like over time. So a lot of thought goes into it, but also I'd say it's probably like 50-50, like, hey, let's do this when we get there. And then 50% like, okay, we got to do that while we're here.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I was just going to say, one of the happy things that happened the other day that we did on Spur of the Moment was Devin is a huge Muppet fan. And they just dropped a new popcorn bucket. Yes. So Devin's like, I gotta go get my popcorn bucket. I'm like, cool, you're gonna get popcorn in. He's like,
oh, so that was legit, that video when you came back with Sam Eagle and no popcorn.
Yeah, legit.
But I felt that again in my soul.
Yeah, I came back to the table and he's like, where is it? And I was like, what?
I don't know that one. Popcorn. No popcorn. No popcorn will ever touch this thing.
I'm a fat kid. I'm like, where's the snack?
Yeah. No, I don't do the popcorn buckets, but we got the Death Star one because I was like, I have to get this, and I immediately filled it with popcorn. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "What am I doing? This is a functional container, you know."
Don't they hand you like the sad bag of popcorn, like not in the bucket? I thought that.
Then I handed them back the bucket and said, "Fill it," so I had both. Yeah.
Wow. Devin, the look you gave me when I said, "Where's the popcorn?" You're like, "What is your problem, Jay?"
I literally replicated the Sam Eagle face. I'm like, this is America. We don't put popcorn in popcorn buckets. What's wrong with you?
No.
Being a
I'm
big
struggling.
Muppet fan. Oh, good. Yeah,
I was gonna say I'm struggling like with the popcorn buckets because I keep amassing them, and I have a friend of mine saying like, "Oh, you collect these things?" Like, no, I don't collect them. I just keep getting them. It's great.
I need them. I need them to make me feel normal. Yeah,
they just show up. Yeah. But Devin, I was going to ask, being a big Muppet fan, and I wanted to bring this up earlier when we were talking about Steven Tyler. Is there, and I haven't gone on it yet, and one of the reasons we're going down in June because I really want to go, is do we get a nod to the old I love that idea anywhere? Is there going to be
Muppets
like,
have that many fingers though?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. It'd be even funnier with like only having the 3 fingers.
No, I mean you get the backstage passes, you get like a few nods in there to they do such a good job of combining the two. You know, it's one of those things where you had the people that were like, man, I really don't want it to go away. And then you have the fans that were like, man, I really want to see like Muppets at full capacity. Yeah. And I think they kind of did a good job of like 50-50 combining them. The coolest part to me is like the pre-show where you see the previous lady from the backstage path, the manager of Aerosmith, and she's in the pre-show, the pre-show, she's in the Q show talking to maybe she's talking to Pepe, or I forget who she was talking to, but she was talking to somebody, and I was like, that's so cool that they were like, hey, we need you back to continue. I wish they would have, you know, they got Weird Al and stuff. It would have been really cool if they could have got Steven Tyler.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Right.
Is Steven Tyler then busy, or is he just like, you know, can't travel type of thing?
I don't know. I mean, honestly though, he loved that ride. Like there were times where where I'd be logging on and like they'd be like, yeah, Steven Tyler stopped by today and just rode it. And it wasn't even like a Disney parks anything. It was just Steven wanted to go ride his ride. Yeah. I think that it was kind of like if you go back and you watch, I'm telling you right now, I'm way bigger of a Disney fan than you guys could ever imagine. People think like we're just comedians, but if you go back and watch the original openings of Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster, like the passion that he had behind the opening, like of them getting a ride and like the excitement around it. I don't know. It's got to be kind of heartbreaking to see it like rethemed, and like you could see like this was it meant something to them, you know. It wasn't just an IP. It was just like this is something.
But I thought like Aerosmith Vision 3D is opening like next summer, right?
That would be great. That'd be great, actually.
I'm anxious to see what they'll do with Dude Looks Like a Lady. That would be interesting.
Oh man!
Now that you mentioned that, though, like how many rock stars, how many bands have gotten rides? Is it just Aerosmith?
And Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Captain EO.
Captain EO.
Yeah.
Speaking of Captain EO, have you guys watched the recreation of Captain EO that the cast members did? Have you seen this?
So I did, and
I have not.
I don't know anything about this.
Alan, I put it in the group chat. Yeah.
I don't. You put so much stuff in the group.
Oh,
chat.
I'm sorry.
Words.
You sound like my wife. You
links.
send me so many reels. I'm sorry. I think about you all the time. I'm sorry.
It's so much.
Yeah.
It's nonstop.
So, but anyway, what it is a bunch of cast members, I think in Disneyland, recreated Captain EO, but did it with Winnie the Pooh and like other characters. And it is like if this was made today, every one of them would have been fired and sued. But like somehow they got away with it back then. It is phenomenal. It might be. It's borderline as good as the original.
What? Okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in now. Yeah, I got to see it.
Yeah, awesome. Go ahead, Devin. Yeah.
No, I'm a big Captain EO fan. I saw the original, loved the original, the lighting effects, saw it when they brought it back. And in between, I was my YouTube. I literally just would watch it because they had a really solid copy. I don't know if it's still on.
It's still up there. Like I go back to that from time to time. I love it so much.
They had a great copy online that I was like always used to just throw up on the big screen TV and just pretend, you know. I think throw a little strobe light around or something.
It aired on didn't it? So I think it's a non 3D version that's circulating on YouTube. At least that's the version I watched. But man, I love anytime you left, or I left that attraction, Captain EO, and like you're just another part of me was playing, and like everybody was like, yes, like so psyched walking out of that theater.
Oh my gosh, man! I remember that moment because that's what it was. Because I'm a native Floridian, so I remember when it was opening and what the days or months leading up to it. It was like walking on the moon for us. You know what I mean? It was such a huge and big deal for all those people who love Disney. Because I grew up going as a kid, man. I remember. I remember when it left, and it was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Bless.
No, it left, and then we had Honey, I Shrunk the Audience, which I enjoyed, but it didn't feel as groundbreaking for some reason. Even at that age, it didn't feel as groundbreaking as
no. And I'll say this, and it's gonna come off cheesy, but I absolutely mean it. When you think of Disney, you think of magical experiences. And when you saw Captain EO, that's exactly what it was. It was a magical experience. It was awesome.
And I can honestly say that nothing terrified me more as a child than Angelica Houston hanging there with it. And did you see the original, James?
Yes.
Like in the original incarnation, like they had like the pipes and wires like hanging from the ceiling, and it was like she was there. And that was the most terrifying thing as a child, to see like those nails come out at you. And it was just like that. I don't know, man. But then, Mike saves the day, and it was pretty cool.
I like that you called him Mike. I don't think I've ever heard Michael Jackson referred to as Mike. You guys must have been really tight.
Well, I actually was a massive. I still am a massive fan of Michael Jackson. I actually won a Michael Jackson fan contest for This Is It, and got an advanced screening all by myself.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Big fan.
Yes. All right, so it was called Captain Eeyore. My mistake. That's what it was, Captain Eeyore.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in the chat for you guys. I was looking it up while I was listening to you, because I was like, oh man, I hope it did. I'm just like, it's been up for a year, and I'm like, they're gonna take it down. There's no way this thing stays up for that long. Like, you got to watch it before it goes away.
I definitely will.
I see the Star Wars hat, so I'm assuming you're a Star Wars fan as well. Did you appreciate the little Captain EO nod in Skeleton Crew, and then I think it was in the Mandalorian and Grogu as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And Skeleton Crew, man, that one was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I just loved Skeleton Crew. I got to go back and rewatch it now that you're reminding me about it. But that was actually the first Star Wars series that I was able to sit down with my kids and just watch it. And they got it. It was their Goonies. Yeah, like they got so into that story, and it was cool because it was also my first time that I could teach my kids patience, because they didn't get all the episodes the first week.
Yeah, sure.
And I had to be like, it'll come out next week, and they're like, why?
Why? Oh, Alan, we're losing you a little bit, bud. I'm gonna take you out to give you a chance to reboot. So, let's see. All right, there we go. All right, he'll be back. It happens. It happens.
Oh no, yeah, we use StreamYard ourselves to do our radio show. Yeah,
absolutely. So it takes time. Are there others? So one thing I did want to ask is, we're talking about Captain EO and things like that, and going away and coming back, or I know Alan would love to talk about Figment, the original Figment. Is there a ride that you guys grew up with, being Disney fans, that you wish would come back, whether originally or to some capacity?
That's a great. I'm going to say Mr. Toad.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say Mr. Toad. Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Because I remember it vividly, because I was such a young kid at the time, and I was blessed enough to go to Disney as a young kid all the time, because my best friend's dad worked there, so I was spoiled rotten. Yeah. Like, I don't take it for granted, but I just know that I'm a lot more fortunate than a lot of kids around America who wish they could go to Disney all the time. Yeah. So Mr. Toad for me.
Mr. Toad. All right. Devin, do you have a ride? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I aside from the obvious of Muppet Vision 3D, because I'm a massive Muppets fan, I would honestly say there's so much that I miss from the original Hollywood or MGM kind of incarnation, but I really used to love, and I mean, like, I don't think it ever got old. Lights, Motors, Action, stunt show was just one that you could go in, sit down, and there was high-speed cars and explosions, and it was like so well done that I really enjoyed that stunt show.
It was.
And it was a good break. But yeah, that one I miss. I just miss like, I don't know. I just miss
the movie aspect.
Yeah, the movie aspect.
Yeah.
And of course, the one that we all miss, the Great Movie Ride.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, I had a friend who was working on Great Movie Ride, and like I remember, like, so again, I worked down there, like had the opportunity to be down there a lot, kept my status for almost a year, so would travel back and forth. Great Movie Ride. I feel like when we were kids, didn't appreciate it as much, but as we got older, and then you're like, wow, like the amount of things in here that need to work to make this work, and then realizing the A and B rides, like there was just so many little different things that you didn't appreciate until you got older and you did it, and then even the montage towards the end, right? Like that was great. I do wish there was a way that they could have continued to update it so that it didn't feel as dated.
I agree.
But yeah, I thought you were going to say the Backlot tour, because that is one that I miss. You have like the pageantry of that, and just like kind of.
I forgot about that, man.
Yeah,
you're right. Absolutely
going
right.
through that, and then ending in the AFI area where they always had new props and stuff. Like that was a lot of fun too.
Wow.
So I remember one of my roommates was on Catastrophe Canyon, and he was one of the spielers, and he goes, I dropped an F-bomb today. I go, what do you mean you dropped an F-bomb? You've done the ride a million times. He goes, I don't know what happened. The water started coming, and it was like, take cover, fly! And he just like, he killed his mic. And he's like, the driver just looked back to me. He was like, I expected to be fired immediately. He goes, I don't think anybody heard it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Yes, he did.
But I had my ex-girlfriend. She got picked to be in that Pearl Harbor. And with her dad and mom, and we were having problems at the time, and she got picked while I was there with her dad and her mom, and I was just like the whole time going, I hope this is the one time that it actually like washes them away.
It really saved me if you guys would just actually.
Yeah, if you guys just let this one go.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of, there's another attraction that my kids grew up with that is no longer there too. A Bug's Life.
Yes.
Yeah. My kids used to love getting on that.
Yeah.
And then I go to Animal Kingdom now, and it's no longer there. So
yeah,
that's definitely one.
A Bug's Life always scared my kids, but like like good scare. So I'm curious to see what Zootopia is going to be like. It's weird because like we haven't gone to the parks in probably 2 years, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's like when then we were like ticking off the things, and we're like, oh my god, like there's a lot of things that have changed. There's a new Soarin', there's a new Zootopia, like they've changed Mandalorian Grogu are now in the Smuggler's Run. Like they do a good job of kind of keeping it updated without changing everything all at once.
Yes. Yes. But they keep it fresh.
Yeah, right. They keep it fresh for us who go all the time. Have you guys ventured to other parks? Or I mean, I know like you're like Devin, I think you've been putting up videos about Universal and things. And James, you just went on a cruise, but like, have you ventured to Disneyland or Disneyland Paris or anything like that?
Well, my mother grew up in California, so we would always go visit our family there. So I've been spoiled my whole life. I've been to Disneyland a few times too. Like, and Universal California. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I've been to Land and California Adventure. I would like to go to Paris, Tokyo, stuff like that. That would be really fun. We're gonna keep doing other theme parks. I mean, Disney was kind of like the start, which it's kind of what we know the most. But we also love Universal. Universal content's coming, and then we're definitely gonna do trips out west, and hopefully eventually Tokyo, not Singapore, the Hong Kong, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Is there one that's on the top of your list over any others?
For me, it's Tokyo Sea. I've heard nothing but amazing things about that. Yeah. So that is probably top of my list.
I agree. My sister-in-law actually went, and she brought like all this stuff back with her. She showed us all these videos. It looks amazing. I'm dying to go to that one.
It does. It looks great.
So good. Yeah.
It's just it's getting out there, right? It's like you can't just go out there to just do that. Like I always feel like, and we've talked about it. It's like you probably need 3 weeks out there. You're gonna make that trip. You probably need 3 weeks, but you gotta have the money to take 3 weeks off and stay out there. So
exactly. I know us. We would like to stay for 4 days at least. and do content, like that's
yeah,
the right amount of time to be at any park.
Yeah. So now, have you guys talked about like going out there as a write-off because it's part of the business? You know, like,
we actually have a joke about that coming out probably tomorrow about the big tax write-offs. Yeah.
You just write it off.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Why not?
Yeah. Who writes it off? Yeah. Have you hit the point yet now where like either cast members or characters are starting to interact with you guys around the park?
They all
amazing.
Endless cast members. The characters are really funny because they can't come out and say things. But when I went there, like I went up and I think it was maybe like Rabbit or something, and I was like, "Hey, Rabbit," and Rabbit goes like, where's the short one? Where's the short one? And I was like, oh, the short one's he's on a cruise, and he's like, oh,
how cool is that though?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It gets a little weird. I took my wife with me, and Devin wasn't with me this time. He was traveling, doing the board teachers tour that he does as a comedian, and my wife had no idea how many Disney people like what we do. So all these people surrounded me, and she's like, "What is going on?" And she's taking video, and they were all just appreciative of all the videos that me and Devin do, and they wanted pictures, and they wanted to talk to us and whatnot. So we get it a lot. Like it gets hectic some days because people just want to hang. They're like, "Hey, man, I know you're making content, but we're just gonna hang with you."
Right.
So
we're just
like the whole day. Yeah.
I was gonna ask. I told you I'm gonna be out there next week. I wanted to see if I can hang for a little bit with you guys and make some stuff. But I was gonna wait. So I didn't want to make it awkward. I want to be like, hey, let's see if we got a good vibe going.
Oh, absolutely.
Before we did that.
I'm not even recording this. I just wanted to ask.
This was just for us.
I love how you kick a white guy out and you bring an Asian on.
We're trying to balance things.
We got to keep it balanced. We don't know
how the algorithm works, really, but we're just want to cover all the bases.
That's hilarious.
The ratios.
Our white guy's back, so we've got it all figured out.
We over tilted.
Oh my god,
he's Asian.
He's Asian.
Sounds like you are. I don't see color.
Right, I don't see color.
I was like, I can't be a part of this now.
Me and James over here will look like this when we're in our 60s.
Pretty much. I'm actually 108, so
I'm 406. Technically,
I believe it.
Technically,
I just turned 16.
It's just 16.
Terrible.
Oh no, Allie got offended.
We lost Alan. Alan couldn't take it.
I was late for a rally. He had to go.
Yeah.
Wait, that's tonight?
Oh man, that's so good. That's so good. But you guys did mention that you are stand-up comedians, and I was looking at your other pages, right? You've got your theme park page, and then you got your other page. And now like this is full-time gig for you guys, right? Like this is not, like we do this for fun, right? Like this is your full-time gig at this point.
No, we have 8 jobs.
Oh,
me and Devin have a podcast, and he's a teacher. I mean, he used to be a teacher. Okay. We have a podcast together called Crying in My Car, a podcast for teachers. I have another podcast that I do. I do cruise ship comedy, and I do these other community shows also. And I'm a stay-at-home dad, if that makes any sense.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%.
I think the first few things you said overwrite that last one, but
I know, right?
So
we do. Go ahead. We do.
No, I was just gonna say. So when you do cruise ship comedy, so you actually go on the boats for a tour and actually like, oh, that's cool. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I totally read that wrong. I thought you just made jokes about like cruise ships. I thought that was like a theme. Like, you were just like look at that boat. That's really big.
Yeah, look at that boat. Yeah, that's wild.
About the size of my dinghy. Yeah.
Nautical. Yeah. What's the deal with nautical? That's what I do. We like me and Devin have known each other probably almost 20 years now, over 15 at least, and we've done many things throughout entertainment. Like I used to have 2 television shows on Xfinity Comcast. I had one that was a late night talk show and one that was a comedy showcase where we would put 4 comics on each week. So we've done it all, man. Truly.
Yeah. And I'm a native Floridian, so I just sell meth.
Yeah.
And
bath salts. Yeah.
So it's the Breaking Bad combo. You just said you're a teacher and you do
That's the front.
I knew it was a true story, and everyone told me it wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody.
Here's your diploma, and I'll dab you up. But yeah, so see you in a week.
Hey, I missed a whole bunch. Do you guys mind just going back and
totally
starting over?
Okay. Well, when a man loves a woman now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hold on. I need to get notes. Hold on.
Get it open.
I've been waiting.
Did you go through all the written questions that we had?
I've been telling him. I'll tell him when we're older.
Okay.
When he's older. So yeah.
I had question one. Why are you guys funny?
Great question, Alan. I'm glad you asked that, man. We've been dying to tell people.
What was the trauma that made you funny?
Who hurt you?
Sir.
What did those cruise ships do? What happened there?
It's funny you say that because James and I have talked about it, but I mean there is like most comedians have something in their past that they've gone through that you gotta laugh through.
And it's dark.
Yeah,
it's very dark.
Yeah. There's a lot of your favorite comedians. Their autobiography, those first 10 chapters are a little eye opening, and I don't think his and I's are much different. So yeah, but that's the thing is we also both had Disney to get us through it. So it's kind of ideal. Now we're using what we used to need. For trauma, we're using it to help other people get through theirs. So yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, so you have two paths. It's like you have trauma.
Oh man, Alan's trauma is the internet right now. That's what's going on. It's an ongoing trauma. An ongoing balance here.
I've never seen anybody sputter in 4K.
He does look really crisp.
He's very crisp. Yeah. Alan, I think you got to tell your kids to stop gaming when you're.
That could be it.
They're just eating
poor
up.
Alan.
Poor guy. He was so excited too. Whalehawk is here. You invite comedians on, and apparently everyone turns into a comedian. He's making the same joke we just made. So I'm late. Can we start over? Anytime, Whalehawk. We appreciate you. Well, actually, Whalehawk has been to Tokyo, to Disneyland Tokyo, and he has offered to come on and share his extensive photographs and slideshow that he said. So we might have him on in a couple weeks, but yeah, so nice. It's great. It's crazy that you guys say like you've been friends for 20 years. Like I feel like you guys are either like you meet people that have been friends forever, or like Chewy and I have met maybe the last 3 years. Like it's just it's been something that's just been fast growing.
It's either we met outside of a bathroom, but he met a buddy of mine in the bathroom.
Right.
So, people meet. It's our meet cute.
It's
I like came out and just like, hey, Chewy. Yeah, he knows who you are. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, Devin, I love that setup. Hey, I just met a guy in the bathroom. You gotta come back in here.
Come back.
This bathroom's a shit. Come back in.
There's people in there who know you are. Yeah.
Do they know my real name or like the fake name? I'm concerned either way.
Doesn't matter.
Just remember the safe word when we get in here. But let's.
We met doing stand-up comedy, and stand-up comedy. I mean, once it's kind of. I don't know. It's kind of a niche. Like when you're in it and you're good and you start to like actually make money and get bookings, we all kind of rely on each other for networkings. Like who books that, who handles this, and so you become friends with people because you're all striving for the same goal.
Right.
And most of the people stay friends. Some people they stop striving for that goal and start striving to bring everybody else down. So you got to kind of pick and choose.
Weed them out.
James has always been like a go-getter and motivated, and I'm the same way. So it was kind of natural, like that we were like, hey, let's climb the ladder together and figure this out. And both of us are doing very well with comedy. I mean, both of us are professional comedians full time, pretty much. So
yes, 25 years deep.
That's really cool. That's crazy. Awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah, James used to be the house MC at City Walk.
I did at Universal here in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, we had a room at City Jazz, man. I was there for 7 years. What a beautiful venue it was. It was packed every weekend. 440 people. They'd have to cut the door off. It was so busy at that club.
That's really cool. Wow. That's actually really cool. I didn't get to spend a ton of time at City Walk, but like I was a big Pleasure Island guy. Like we would see
Pleasure Island all the time, right?
Yes. Like
yeah. God bless. It was Disney debauchery, and they got rid of it.
Yeah, it was.
The BT soundstage, mannequins,
Yeah,
beach club,
eight tracks,
right? Absolutely. Oh,
Every time I pass by Morimoto's,
right?
We had the Adventurers Club. Yeah.
Every time I pass by Morimoto's, I'm like, kids, you don't understand what this used to be. They had a revolving dance floor.
That's right. It was.
And loose morals.
Right. Yes, each of those clubs had a certain set of loose morals that you would go to. Yeah.
Can you imagine Disney fighting that PR in the age of social media and filming?
No.
Like if everything that happened in the 90s in that Pleasure Island was on a camera on Snapchat, oh my gosh.
That's why it had to go away, right?
Yeah, the fact someone named it Pleasure Island,
right?
Like there's another island
and they were like, no, it's Pinocchio.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I remember in the 90s, I remember hearing the story of like, hey, the final straw, right, was that one guy got arrested, and they had no idea his daughter was with him. And there ended up being like this 7-year-old who was just walking around Pleasure Island by himself because her dad got arrested.
Yeah.
For that to travel in the 90s, like, today it would have been like, here's another one.
Oh my gosh. They would have shut it all down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah.
We're done.
But that one weekend, TikTok
went out for Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island.
Yeah. That's funny because now you kind of see that transformation with City Walk. It used to be like, oh, this is going to be where all the clubs are. Now they're like, let's do another donut shop.
Oh yeah, like Hello Kitty now has plushies. You're like, wait a minute.
Yes. Yeah. So true.
We don't need another bar. Charge $30 for donuts. We'll be fine. Yeah.
And we will pay for them. Yes, right. If you fry them, fat kids will come. Yes, we will.
Yeah. That's been the big thing now too, as we're gearing up for our trip. Is like my wife said to me last night, she goes, all right, what places do you want to go to? And I'm like naming all the snack stands, and she goes, cool, are there any rides you want to do? I was like, well, yeah, I guess we should do some of those things.
He's like, wait, they have rides?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Serious?
Yeah.
She's like, can you book lightning lanes? You're like, wow, does the pretzel stand have a lightning lane? Or
what about that cookie dough ice cream sandwich thing? Because I hear the lines are long for that. Can I lightning lane?
Oh my God, is that good? If you want to get one of those Animal Kingdom, it's crap, my friend. Okay. Go get it.
I was gonna ask if there's been something you've had in the last couple of weeks that like
that ice cream sandwich is the one that we did one of the early reviews of it, and people message us still to this day. They're like, we cannot thank you enough for introducing this to that in our life. Like it is that ice cream sandwich, and it's one of those things where you hear the flavors and you're like, I'm familiar with those flavors. I think I know what this would taste like, and then you eat it and you go, this is light years better than what I even imagined. That thing is viral for a reason. Yeah,
bro. We could end the war in Iran by dropping those. I'm telling you,
like a helicopter.
Everybody will put their guns down. Let's eat.
Yes. Or would it then start another war because people would be fighting over what's left?
He's like, no need to fight. We're opening up a Disney here.
Right.
Welcome to Pleasure Island.
It's funny. It's very funny.
Perfect. Oh, all right, Alan, you back? You good?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I had a question here. I wanted to ask you guys. Why are you guys funny?
Okay, good question. Good follow-up. I like that.
Did we do that one? Sorry. Sorry. Let's move on. Did you guys? No, just kidding. When you guys did this, and I'm sorry if you talked about it before, did you set out like, hey, let's do something different than all the Disney like influencers and everything that's happening out there to like? Because I really appreciated that you guys are a breath of fresh air. And you're just having fun. Like you could tell that you're having fun when you're out there. I'm thinking of like when you were doing your spoof of influencers trying to get the food, like the shot of the ice cream before it melts.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it's just so nice. Like, and I'd like to get your take too on what you think about the influencer culture out there with their like walking around with their gimbals and the 10 phones and the live chats. Cause it's been pretty prevalent on my past few trips. I've run into them. So thank you for not being annoying. And why did you choose not to be annoying?
So true story. If you go to our Facebook page, it actually, if you click on the info, it was started like 10 years ago. I had an idea to like do Disney humor 10 years ago and started that page as okay, I'm going to do some Disney humor. But it was originally like memes. People weren't really actively like recording in the park 10 years ago, like, you know, doing constant. I mean, there was vloggers, but it was more long form. It wasn't reels, and TikToks weren't a thing 10 years ago.
Right.
And so I think that it kind of naturally was something that James and I, you know, I was telling James when I was talking about it with him, I'd go on Instagram and I follow all these Disney accounts and I'm liking all this Disney stuff. And I would go to the explore page and there were some times where I couldn't even tell that it was different people because they were taking the same exact photos over and over again, or the same exact poses or the same exact takes on everything. And some of it was just so forced too. Like, it's like, oh, this is my favorite. This, and then you see at the bottom ad hosted. It's like, then it's not your favorite because you're just taking money to be told that. And I told James, I was like, dude, we can put such a funny spin on this and just go our own route and have some fun with it and create something that I think there's a need for. And that's just like laughter, you know, with the parks and with the humor and you know, giving a, like you said, like a breath of fresh air. Like, let's do something different and take it a different way. And people responded immediately, like way more than I thought. Like as soon as we posted, they were like, it's funny because we had like 5 videos out and people would come up to us in the park and go, I've been following you guys for years. And I go, we started like 3 weeks ago.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was going to say,
that was a personal thing, Devin. It wasn't about the socials.
Right. Yeah. They've been following. Yeah. I was going to say, because I feel like, you know, when I found you and then like kind of threw you in our group chat and then like kind of even before I reached out to you, I was like, okay, like they've got moderate numbers. Like, it's cool that they're small enough. Maybe they'll talk to us. Yeah. I was like, they're small enough. Maybe they'll talk to us. And then I feel like, and then I was like, yeah, they've got good numbers. And then like I clicked on it and I was like, when did they get to like almost 50? Like, when did that happen? Like it did, like, you got like, and it's kudos to the work you guys have been doing. Cause you're saying you put out so much content, which is unfortunately what needs to be done. Right. We got to feed the algorithm.
And it grew so quick. It's only been 6 months. Like it's been a short amount of time and it's really taken off, and it just keeps growing and growing. And we love the fact that, because we, like Devin said, when you see us doing videos, brother, that is truly who we are. We're not putting on airs. We're not pretending. Every video that we do, usually one of us is laughing at the end because we ruined the take because we're having such a great time.
So you should do one of the videos where like you're just like, it's the ending where you're like taking off the ears and then just like yelling at each other like you don't even want to do this. You know what I mean? I did want to ask, because you do have like, you have your stuff that just feels very natural, but then you have your SNL skits, I want to call them, right? Where it's like you have the therapists or, you know, the lawyers or things like that. Are there other, like, how did those characters kind of come about? Because we always joke, right? It's like you hear those people in Disney World, right? It's like, you are embarrassing me, you know, like those fighting parents type of things. Like, how did that come about? And are there characters that like got left on the cutting room floor?
I'm going to say this, and I'll let Devin answer. It came from the beautiful brain of Devin Siegel.
Okay.
He likes to take situations that should not exist at a theme park, and let's do those things. Like, there should not be lawyers at a theme park.
No.
I should not be laying down on a bench getting therapy because I booked a holiday at Disney and there's a cheerleading competition going on because I'm an idiot. Like, Devin has a wonderful comedic mind. He understands what would make people laugh, and he's so very good at that. So I give him a lot of that credit. Goes in.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like seeing things as they are, and then kind of thinking, okay, how can we convey this in a completely different and completely unique way? And then I'll, you know, I write the sketches, and we have stuff that we haven't filmed yet that is sitting. I have probably like 20 Amazon packages in my closet ready with like some props and so we did like the security guard sketch where we filmed that, and that was the APs trying to get into park in a resort. And
instead of paying for parking. That
one was great. You know, obviously it was filmed as a sketch, written out line by line. we have a ton of those ready to go. It's just we got to sit and film them.
Yeah.
I'm doing a sketch. I'll tell you guys one of them because it's but basically the ghost that holds the candelabra in the hallway on the haunted mansion. He's pissed off because the Hatbox Ghost is in front of him now, and like nobody looks down the hallway anymore. And like so, it's basically like him going to HR. Like I can't work with this guy. Like it's ruined my whole reputation. And
you hired like, this new guy, right? And like
people knew who I was. And now nobody looks. And I've tried to strangle him, but his head keeps going from the box to his head, and I can't get my hands around his neck. I'm tired of this guy. You know, my wife left me.
Like steal the box with his head. Just
yeah.
HR's like, what do you really want? I just want to be seen.
Right.
So like the Amazon guy thinks I'm insane because like I literally have like a giant candelabra delivered to my house. He's like, what are you doing? The things. I've got stuff, ideas. You know,
to your point though, you live in Florida, so I'm sure the
boxes.
candelabra is not the weirdest thing that's been.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
True.
True. But we have like a lot of sketches ready to go. James knows about the minivan sketch that we're going to be doing, and we've got. So I don't know. I have a really busy ADD mind, and I spend a lot of time on planes flying to and from like speaking engagements or shows, and I just sit there and I'm the guy with the screen off and a pen and paper out and just. That's writing. 4 hours of writing, and I just come up with ideas and
laughing to yourself like as you're writing.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah. Okay, so I was flying yesterday or the day before yesterday. No, yesterday, and I came up with this idea to have the Kilimanjaro safaris, but with a Jungle Cruise skipper, and how the narration would work that way. And so I wrote that, and man, I was cracking myself up on the plane, and they had to think I was the most. Like I don't know, but I was trying to write that, and it was hysterical in my mind. So now I got to figure out how to film it, which I got to get with James on. But
that's tricky.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Well, some of the funnest things that Devin's come up with is when we did the CSI. David Caruso lines, he would do the puns, and I'm like, and I'd be annoyed every time, like, I hate you. Why are you like this? And he put the Mickey glasses on.
Yeah.
Perfect. But people, I think I guess our fans, their favorite would have to be Colton and Jamal. They call us by that name. They'll scream Colton and Jamal from across whatever attraction we're at, and that's the one they love. Don't you think that, Devin? Like that's
100%. I get called Colton Jamal all the time. The manager at Publix came up the other day, and he's like, "You're not suing us, are you?" I was like, "No." I was like, "But thanks for watching. I appreciate it."
That's amazing.
The misdirect, and we talked about that a little bit backstage too. The misdirect is just it's classic on that one.
Colton and Jamal.
Yeah. What's going on, Sean? How are you? Alan, do you have you got internet, so I want to give you the opportunity. Did you have something else you wanted to?
Yeah, I had written down, why are you guys funny? And no, that was it.
Okay.
Oh, real good. Good job.
All that.
Great. Yeah. All that build up. Yeah.
I like to do my research on guests, and I like to prep a little bit.
Absolutely.
I think what works best with me and James, like just to kind of not take all the credit, is I come up with these great ideas, and James is the one that kind of you get the life put into it. He's got the crazy funny reactions. His timing is impeccable. So it's one of those things where I'll have an idea, and it's just a base, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to add this to it, and I'm going to put this to it, and I'm going to change this, and it's great. And sometimes he adds words, and I'm like, take that word away. And he's like we did several takes of ice cream melting, and he just kept cussing, and I'm like, please stop. We can't post this.
Too far.
Yeah,
like we're in Disney World. Stop. Yeah.
I turned into Samuel L. Jackson. I'm like, I'm not yelling. This is how I talk.
Jesus, as I will put a lightning.
And I think what separates us, honestly, we talk about influencers, is we will always be honest. We won't say something's great if we really don't feel it is. Like when we do food reviews, we're very honest. Like we were in Japan at Epcot, and we tried a Japanese ice cream treat. It was a sweet potato ice cream, and we did not like that. And we made sure I think my exact quote was, "I feel like I tasted it and my mouth didn't give consent." Like it was just. We're always going to tell you the truth. We're not just going to tell you everything's great, but we're not rude about it.
Sure.
You know what I mean? We're not trying to, stir the pot, but it's just like, no, this is a pass for us. Yeah. You can try it if you want. Yeah.
Well, was there one skit or just kind of routine that you guys like that sticks out in your head that just took forever, just took more takes, whether because you kept laughing through it or because you just couldn't get it? Was there one recently, that stands out?
So I just posted one tonight, and I don't know when this airs, but I posted one of
I remember
of us doing a Hades Town reincarnation of like a walking around Epcot Town because it was so hot. And I'm a big fan of Broadway, so I was like, we should do a Hades Town take and make Epcot Town into Hades, and so. I told him, I was like, can you learn this one like stanza here? Just learn this one stanza. It's 4 lines. And he's like, yeah, sure. And it took 20 takes. And the whole thing was we had to be in the sun because I said it has to look like we're sweating and this is Hades and it has to be miserable. That's the thing.
Method actors.
And, No, you're kidding. It was funny because the guy from the DVC that in the back of Epcot was like watching us the whole time, and he's like, "I'm great. It's great that I get to watch you guys do all this." And we were like, "Well, that's good because we should have been done half an hour ago." We're sweating out here. We're dehydrated. And James can't get this line right. And he kept repeating it over and over, or he'd be walking too fast and he'd be past the camera. And I'm like, James, I'm going to send you to Hades Town.
I know. Devin's yelling at me like a choreographer. I said shufflefoot. Can
you guys even go in and enjoy the parks now? Or are you just constantly looking for like funny, like what is funny? Like, or is it like you just see funny things everywhere when you're walking through?
We love the parks. Yeah. So there's a good mix of we will find the funny, but also we're just like, hey, let's go watch Voices of Liberty. Let's go ride Rise of the Resistance. We get lightning lanes for Guardians. Let's go enjoy the park. So we enjoy stuff too. I mean, even like our lunch and things like that. We'll forget to take photos or anything, and we'll have a clean plate, and we're looking at each other. And we're like, we didn't do any content. We're like, oh, that can't be a tax write-off. This is not good.
Don't tell my wife we didn't do anything. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we really do enjoy that. The hardest thing I think that we're starting to find, and this is not a negative thing, it's a great thing, but also it's become a challenge, is people come up a lot. Yeah. Like mid-filming, people coming behind us, trying to talk to us. So we have to go to like quiet areas, but even in the quiet areas, they just find us. And so sometimes it can be a little bit difficult. Like we'll have an idea and it's just, we go to this one spot to film that idea and we take 20 photos and talk to 10 different people and where you from? And let's, so it becomes kind of like how do we film it? We had a pass holder magnet one where we would stand in front of the pass holder magnet sign, and it probably took us 30 minutes to clear it.
Because we'll never turn a person away. We'll never we always take pictures. We thank them for their support. So we'll just stay there as long as we have to. Devin's right.
You guys say this now. Let's see, next year when you're superstar, beyond the stratosphere, they're like, sorry, I can't.
It won't be next year. It'll be next week.
The way they're, I was gonna say, what I'm struggling here to think about, like, is there a skit that we can do, and maybe I become your handler, right? Where it's like,
Oh, wow.
okay, guys, James and Devin only have another 5 minutes, and they're gonna go back and get a bite to eat. You know, like
You know what? Jay-Shot, you have that look. All you need is a clipboard.
right?
I
can get a
could
clipboard.
just like tell people to leave. Like,
No
hold on,
problem.
no.
So hey, you know what's funny? That's a great idea because we could find another like black and white guy, and they could come out like the second.
Oh,
person.
right after.
Like, we go behind the wall, and then they come back out, and it's like, yeah, they're just taking a break.
But it has to be wildly wrong too. It's like,
Yeah.
A tall, skinny black guy,
Right.
a short, dumpy white guy.
or like super long hair. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is them.
You just have a kid start. We just get a kid to just start crying, right?
And they have a t-shirt that just says like theme park comedians, and like, oh yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
That's it. That is hilarious. We got to do that now.
All right, hey, I'm coming in. We leave Wednesday, so I'll be there for a little while. We'll figure something out.
I want Mark Daniel to play me like a.
Oh yeah, Mark Daniel would be great. He was on my flight. I think I told you that he's on my flight 2 days ago. Yeah.
Have you guys run into him in the park?
You should have pitched it to him.
We did comedy with him. Like,
we did a lot of stand up. He's great. We know him well. We ran into him last time we were filming in Galaxy's Edge, and he had to. I love Mark because he's a friend, but he's also so committed to Disney. He loves.
Yes, he is,
and loves the characters. And you're like, "How you been, Mark?" And he's like, "I'm actually rescuing a damsel on Tatooine right now," or something. And I'm like, got it.
Gotcha.
Also, how have you been?
Yes.
So good.
Other than fighting the Empire, great.
Yeah.
So I got a question, guys. What is the funniest park you think, and why is it Animal Kingdom?
I will say we did a very magical skit at Animal Kingdom. We were sitting down in front of the big lagoon, and I was turning to Devin and said, "Devin, you know a lot about Disney." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Did they ever used to do anything really cool here in this area?" And Devin went off on this rant. Cool, James, they used to have giant kites, boats, and it was wonderful. It was amazing. I'm like, "Devin, you don't have to make stuff up." It's like, and the camera pushed in on Devin. "I'm not making this up, James. It really happened." And it pulls out. I'm no longer there, but you can hear my voice. "Devin, none of this is real. I'm not even real. You made all this up because the jet skis left."
Because the jet skis left.
Like the way we pulled that off with the camera, it was awesome. That was a really good one.
I think you're right though, Alan. I think in the original incarnation of Animal Kingdom, there's so much humor there. How you have a dragon on the sign, but didn't do the dragon land. How you have Chip and Dale dressed as dinosaurs. How you have, kites crashing into each other. There's so much humor opportunity in
the chaos of the Animal Kingdom, I guess.
Yeah.
Chaos.
The chaos of the kingdom. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. But it's good though. Yeah, we love them all.
Amazing. All right. I mean, obviously here, I know we talked about doing an hour. I want to be respectful of your guys' time. I'm going to put your Instagram handles in the chat along with the YouTube page, because I know that you guys are doing stuff there as well.
Thank you.
So for anybody who joins us later on, or catches this guys on the replay, they have access to.
And if you guys didn't hear, they love it to be interrupted when they're filming. Just run up there, jump right in.
Jump right in. They will never say no. We
won't say no.
Right.
I have so many outtakes of us literally
chat
midline, and somebody comes up and I go, "Hey," and we stop immediately.
Hey, okay, what's going on? Yeah,
you gotta work in somehow like that. You love pins, so and then when that comes up, she's like, "Hey, James, Evan, I got you pins."
Yeah, there you go.
And eventually, over time, you just have like a giant stack of pins.
That is true, but it's gotten weird. Like, people have learned they can message us when they see that we're posting in the park, and they're like, "Where are you guys at?" We're like, "We're right here." They will come and they'll try to give us things that we don't want. Thank you. It's very kind of you. But no, I don't need money. Don't give me $100 bill. No, we don't want you to buy us lunch. That's very kind of you and your husband. But no, they want to do nice things for us.
They just like your vibe, you know?
Just walks up to you and says, "Hey, here's a couple $100." I don't know.
No, somebody did offer us money.
Credits.
Yeah, they offered us money. She wanted to give us money. Yeah.
Yeah, she said she wanted to give us money for all the laughter we get, and we were like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Especially not on Disney property, like Disney level.
Right.
Right.
But once you get super chats going, sure.
Yeah.
Super chat's a different story.
The one thing you won't see, and I love Devin for making this rule, you won't see our page ever have a bunch of ads on it. We won't ever be those people. We want to keep doing this for people who enjoy it, all those people who love Disney as much as we do. So you won't see that with us.
I'm going to listen for you guys to start using proper like Disney nomenclature and names, and that's when I know you sold out.
Oh,
we were at Disney's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Black Star Outpost at Hollywood Studios. Copyright.
As soon as you see the Colton and Jamal lawyers using 2 fingers to point, you know that we have sold out.
The dead giveable.
Yep.
So.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Hey, I got one last question.
Yeah.
We talked about just some armchair engineering or imagineering on the show. We wanted to add the element of death, potential death to an attraction. Like, do you guys have any takes on Kilimanjaro Safaris was a top one for us where you may die like on this ride. Like if you had to pick one ride where there's a
it was the Kalima River Rapids is what we decided to call it. It's like from Indiana Jones from
It
Temple
just
of Doom.
puts the element of death.
That was a good one too.
You know, it becomes a thrill. Someone might die.
We're just trying to up the
up the ante.
Alan.
Internet died is what's happening here. Yeah.
I will say that we were at Epcot the other day, and there's this group
of the.
And there was There was 3 very scared young teenagers on Mission Space next to us who were terrified to be on that ride and looked at us old people like, "Hey guys, have you been on this before?" We're like, "Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's you don't have to be scared." So anything with Mission Space, I think at this point, somebody could die because those kids were terrified.
I'm surprised you didn't tell them like this is the worst ride ever.
Right?
Save yourselves, get out.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm like, brother, before I got on this ride, I was white.
That would actually work better if Devin said it, right?
Yeah.
Right off of it. Yeah. Hey, that video though, I've gotten for the last few months. I've been like leaving comments on on people's channels, and my comments have been getting more likes than my actual posts on my page. But that page, that was the someone just left their beignet bag. I remember that skit very well. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. A beignet bag. Yeah.
It's just a beignet bag. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I had to cut it really quick because there was an older gentleman sitting next to us. And I go, James, it's a beignet bag. Don't worry about it. And if there's an extra like 5 seconds of the old guy just cackling because he's not with us. He's completely unrelated, but he's like, beignets. And I'm like,
oh my god, we're just release the supercut of all those things that happen outside of it. So, but this has been great, James, Devin. I can't thank you enough for being here and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
We'd love to have you back if you're ever interested in any time. Again, I'm going to try to, I'm going to stalk you guys a little bit longer. Maybe we'll do something when I get down there. And Chewy, you're going to be down there pretty close at the same time. So
I am.
Yeah,
I'm on the
maybe we can fill in. They can go off and we can fill in. One
white guy, one minority.
No.
And maybe you guys can buy Alan some AOL minutes.
Yes, we're gonna bring him back some free discs to see if we can get his internet.
Oh my god, could you imagine if you still had one of those discs?
That'd be so funny.
10,000 minutes.
Yeah. But I do want to make sure I mention this too. You guys will be live. You have the live. It says live. How they do returns in July 1st and 2nd in Port Charlotte. At Visani's, is that what it is?
Visani's.
And then you're going July 23rd to Winter Haven. So if you guys are in that area, if you're seeing this before that, make sure you pick up tickets. So, but thank you guys so much. Anything else? Anything else you want to plug, promote before we sign off?
No, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Yeah.
And please continue to say something when you see us in the parks. We do love talking to you.
We're not complaining. It's a great problem to have. Trust me.
Amen.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Chewy, Alan, thank you guys again for always being here and having a good time.
I don't think Alan's really there.
No, it's okay. Alan, are you AI? Okay. Anyway, we'll see you real soon.
Thanks.